Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Sunday night stream. Sunday night stream, man. Swine Heads Network. We finna get into the charts, man. We're gonna see what this weekly close look like. What the Bitcoin dominance looking like. ETH versus BTC. We finna check on the main ones, man, and see what we looking like for the upcoming week. I feel like if we keep up with the main tokens, then the smaller caps will follow, right? So we keep up with the main tokens. The smaller caps will follow. If the main tokens are looking bullish, then the smaller tokens will start looking bullish. So that's why I keep up with the big dogs, the Bitcoin, Ethereums, even the XRPs and the Solanas, the Suis. That's what we watching, all right? That's what we watching. That's what I'm holding right now. I'm really not holding nothing small right now. I feel like these are next up, right? Bitcoin that made its move. Now we can start distributing back into the large cap altcoins, starting with Ethereum. Ethereum is really kicking off, man. Ethereum just been going crazy this past week. But first, shout out to this little 90s boom bap vibes, whatever this is right here. I'm listening to. I just be finding like little mixes to have in the background playing. So shout out to Foxy Tunes Beats, 90s boom bap, Foxy Tunes beat. We're gonna rock with that tonight, alright? But let's get into let's go take a look at Bitcoin first. Now we finna come in and analyze candles, right? We're gonna always look back, especially on the weekly. We're gonna look back on the last previous week that we just closed to see what that candle looked like. Was it bullish? Was it bearish? Was it indecisive? And if we take a look back at last week, all right, this is this week. We just started a new week. We got 6 days, 23 hours, so we just started a week on this candle. But last week was engulfing, right? We had a bearish week. And then last week on Bitcoin popped all the way back up, engulfed the previous week. So this one right here is starting out low, but sometimes like in a weekly chart, you will watch it, right? And you will look for the weekly low. Like we dipping down, but that doesn't mean that we can't dip down, touch this line right here, and then pop back up, right? So right now, like I said, the week just started and Bitcoin has dipped back down a little bit, but we still at like 119. So I think we got up to 120. Bitcoin went up and touched 120 again. So again, last week was very bullish for Bitcoin. Let's look at the Bitcoin dominance and see. All right, so we broke down last week. This is last week candle. We came down and we kind of got bought up a little bit. You know, Bitcoin kind of started to take back over just a little bit, but we didn't get back above this trend line. And we started this week off below, you know what I mean? It's not in the green. It's kind of below this previous week price action. So it looks like we are officially heading into, I keep saying heading, or, you know, nobody really wants to confirm it because it's been so long, man. But it looks like altcoin season is about to pop off. It's popping off as we speak. You know, let's go look at the. I mean, because that's what this means right here, right? If, as long as this does not reverse, then altcoin should do very well this upcoming week. Altcoin should do very well this upcoming week. Let's look at ETH versus BTC. And y'all know that ETH versus BTC, this measures whether ETH is performing better than Bitcoin or not. If we going up, then ETH is performing better than Bitcoin. It's better to hold ETH when the candlesticks are going up on this ETH versus BTC. And right now we just got above this little I had this highlighted right here because this was the last dip, right? This was the last little test we had, man, like a little M pattern right here or W pattern right here, and then we broke down. So that's what we just got above right now. We could consolidate sideways right here, but either way, this is bullish. We just breaking up. ETH is outperforming Bitcoin and just breaking up right now. We probably go all the way up here and touch this yellow trend line. We probably come up and touch this yellow trend line, which is another 20%. So ETH can outperform Bitcoin by 20% over the next few weeks, upcoming months. All right, so that's why everybody is watching Bitcoin. I mean, everybody's watching ETH right now. And as you can see, just right now, like look at ETH, it's pumping, man. 4,300. ETH is pumping. ETH is pumping 4,302. I think ETH wants to come back and test this the all-time high, which was about right at 549, somewhere from there. 49. ETH is looking like it wants to come up and test this again, man, before we come back. If it comes back, then it's just looking really, really strong. It's just popping up, man. It's just looking really, really strong. ETH is looking strong. Let's take a look at Solana. Again, I'm zoomed out, man. I'm looking at the weekly charts right now. We are looking at the weekly candlesticks. Weekly candlesticks. So another 6 days, 20 something hours into this candlestick right here. But last week's. That's why I'm zooming in, trying to show y'all. We analyzed last week's candle. Sunday night stream, weekly close. We measuring, we analyzing last week's candle. And last week's was bullish. Every chart I pull up, last week candle was very bullish. So coming to the next week, we should be good. I mean, even if it dipped back down, right now it's looking bullish. So we should see some testing on Sol. We should pop up and test 200 at least this week. Sol should test 200 this week if we don't get no bad news. If everything stays the same, then nothing like no crazy news come out, then we should go up and test higher prices on altcoins, Bitcoin. Everything's going up, right? So what you want to know is which one is performing the best. Which one is probably going to be next as far as pumping the most. Right? Everything's going up, but which one is going up the most? That's what we analyzing. Or you can just, find your favorite token and just hold your favorite coin and wait for it to pop off. Because in the bull, when we in a bull market, when we in altcoin season, everything is going to pump. So you can just be patient, find your token, and just kind of hold on to it and wait its turn, right? You just can't be too greedy, and you got to know when to sell. That's why you got to have your little trend lines drawn out, know when to take profit. At least take something out the table when you have these big pumps, right? Like AVAX. If AVAX pumps, even that's 30%, right? But if we get back up here at 109%, and I can see that we got rejected here, I'm definitely going to take some profits right here. All right, I'm not going to sit here and believe that we're just going to keep going up in a straight line. So I'm definitely going to take some profits right here at about 50 on AVAX. Now, two tokens that I'm looking at that I don't have, but I really want. It's like an old token. It's Matic. Look at this Matic chart. Matic actually came down and broke below this pattern right here. Broke down below this pattern, made a W, right? This right here deviated, came up, W. Everybody thought we was breaking out, came back, tested this trend line again, and now look, it's breaking up. I believe once we finally get above 0.30 cent on Matic, think it's gonna skyrocket. Matic might jump all the way up here to about 0.75. That's 149% on Matic. So Matic is one of the ones that I'm looking at that I really like. I feel like a lot of people sleeping on. I feel like Matic is just not being performing well because it's an Ethereum token, right? So if Ethereum is not performing well, then most things that's like layer 2s under Ethereum is not going to perform well also, right? So now that Ethereum has broken out, you got to go find those ones, man. I think Matic is one of those ones on ETH, under ETH, that's going to perform well. And I have not even been looking at the what you call it, the fundamentals, right? Like I don't even know what they coming up with. I'm pretty sure Matic got something that they changed, and they always got some new stuff going on. But I haven't even looked at that. But I can tell that they got something coming because Matic is looking very bullish right now. Very bullish. All right, another token I wanted to look at is Litecoin. LTC. Now I'm in the weekly chart. Again, this is the weekly chart. I'm just analyzing the long term because I feel like I want to see what's going to happen in the next few months. Because whatever plays I get in now, I want to hold them. I want to like compound them and just hold them for the next few months until we hit until we hit tops like this is Litecoin. I want to see this come all the way up here, 230% at about $400 again, right? So that's why I'm watching this now. Like I'm looking at this. Once we finally get above this level on Litecoin, like once you see, man, once you see it break up, come back, retest, and then I think it's off to the races, right? Chop up until we get up here and touch this 400 right here, and that's Litecoin. That's like one of the OG tokens. So I can see this right here playing out. So I'm watching Litecoin very closely. Litecoin and Matic. I really like Litecoin and Matic. Now, another token that a lot of people really don't understand or don't know about is one of the Richard Hart tokens. And it is incentive token. It's like the token that's I can't stop drawing these things. Yeah, give me that. So incentive token is like the token on the pulsechain block on what is it, on the pulsechain blockchain, which is one of Richard Hart's projects. You got Hex, you got pulsechain, you got incentive token, you got PulseX, right? And incentive token is one of the tokens that's over there that you get for staking, right? If you stake, you got different staking pairs, and in the staking pairs you get rewarded incentive tokens, and it's like the only way you can get them, right? That's the only way they are come into existence is from staking. So they're really popular tokens. I'm really watching incentive tokens right now. As you can see, it came out, it was as high as like $80, and now it's down to about $2. We got as low as 40 something cent on incentive token. Now it's at $2. But I see incentive token going up. First, it has to get above this $3 mark, and then $4, and then I see it just start stepping its way up, man. Get back up to $7, even 10 at its all-time high. And it's one of those communities, man. Like you just never know. You don't know what Richard Hart gonna do. So I feel like incentive token is one of them ones that I'm watching for sure. So incentive token, Matic, what else I say? Litecoin. Those are the three that I don't have that I really want to get into, right? Incentive token, Matic, and Litecoin. But that's pretty much it, man. That's what we looking at, man, as far as the tokens. What we looking for next week, we want to see Bitcoin hold up. As you can see, Bitcoin is consolidating above this inverse head and shoulder. So we want to see this hold up. If Bitcoin holds up, you should see Ethereum continue to just break up and altcoins continue to go up also. Should have a bullish week next week. Should be one of those bullish weeks that, you know, big gains, everybody's happy. And after that, man, we got to just start watching and locking in those profits, make sure we're not giving it back. All right, that's what we're doing, man. Sunday night stream, weekly close. Swinehead Network.